Have you ever noticed how some of the most damaging ideas in a marriage don't come from enemies, but from people who genuinely love you? Advice that sounds wise, feels familiar, and yet quietly erodes trust, intimacy, and partnership over time. Marriage today exists at a crossroads between tradition and transformation. What worked for previous generations came from a different social structure. And yet, many couples still inherit guidance shaped by those older realities, without questioning whether it still applies. As someone who studies relationship dynamics, I've observed a recurring tension. Couples trying to build a modern partnership while operating on inherited scripts. This video explores how certain family advice can disrupt communication, distort expectations, and ultimately weaken the foundation of a marriage. When we talk about bad family advice, we are not referring to malicious intent. Usually, it originates from care and a desire to protect. The issue lies in applicability. Bad advice is guidance that is outdated, overly generalized, or misaligned with the couple's unique dynamics. It becomes problematic when advice prioritizes preserving appearances over addressing underlying issues, or when it encourages emotional suppression. In these cases, the advice does not just fail to help, it actively interferes with the couple's ability to develop their own functional system. Across many families, certain patterns tend to be repeated. These are rooted in the cultural and social conditions of the time they were formed. Older generations often emphasized endurance over expression, stability was prioritized over emotional fulfillment, and silence was seen as strength. Another common thread is the reinforcement of rigid roles, suggesting that one partner should dominate decision-making while the other accommodates. This can create imbalance and resentment in modern partnerships that aim for equality and shared growth. Following misaligned advice can have profound consequences. It can create internal conflict, tearing a partner between family and their own needs. Over time, suppression manifests as frustration or emotional distance. The relationship begins to operate on assumptions rather than understanding. When one partner consistently prioritizes outside guidance over shared decision-making, the other may feel sidelined, altering the emotional climate. Historically, marriage was structured around economic stability and necessity. Today, the framework has shifted toward emotional connection. Individual identity is no longer expected to dissolve into the relationship. It is meant to coexist with it, requiring communication and adaptability. This creates a gap because family advice is often preserved through memory and tradition rather than updated for current realities. The challenge is not to reject family input entirely, but to engage with it critically. This begins with differentiation. Couples need to establish a shared framework for decision-making that prioritizes their unique dynamic and principles. Boundaries are essential. Respecting family does not mean granting unlimited influence. It means recognizing where guidance ends and autonomy begins. Family wisdom carries history and lessons, but wisdom requires context. Modern marriage asks for awareness and intentionality. The goal is not to discard the past, but to integrate it thoughtfully. A strong marriage is built on understanding, choice, and the ability to evolve together. Sometimes the most important question is not, is this advice right? But is this right for us? Remember, love all, trust few.